Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason S.
Yeah, I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
Yay! We did it again.
We're back, baby.
Ooh,
Back in the saddle.
Off.
A week, you know, like everyone deserves some rest, some relaxation. I believe the Lord took a day off.
Yes, they did. Yep.
You know, and you, sir, were like, peace out. Like, I don't care what you're passing in Texas. I'm going to Arizona.
I'm going to the mountains where it's
That's
nice
right.
and green. We went to the wet green lands of Tucson, Arizona.
Isn't Greenland really in Iceland switched to the Vikings?
Yeah. I don't. It's a whole thing. You know, they probably have monsoons up there as well. I don't know, but it rained like a motherfucker in Arizona. Let me tell you something.
Isn't that the shits when like you plan on going on vacation and the weather just won't fucking cooperate?
Well, here's
whatever
the thing.
The fuck you're doing.
For probably about 75% of the time we were there, it was great weather. Like it was
okay,
hot, brother. They say it's hot in Texas. Okay,
that's right. They got that dry heat.
We got that dry heat. Let me tell you something. You know, when they tell you it's hot in Texas,
right?
Wait till you go to Arizona. It's the other thing they say, because brother, it was hot.
Is it that wet heat?
It was a surprising wet heat. It's supposed to be a drier heat because technically Arizona is supposed to be like just complete desert. Whoa, Kevin, your voice is messed up. You're a robot.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Hang on. Pause. Banter for a minute.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well, anyway, folks, he went to Arizona. I've never been to Arizona. Like, the things I know about Arizona are very slim. Like, I know that there's a goddamn, like, a Tombstone where you get your pizza. It's a fucking canyon there. It's supposedly grand. I think that's a conspiracy.
Hello?
But,
is this any better? Hello?
You gotta let us know in the chat if things are better.
Because my monitor, I sound crispy clean on my monitor. Like, that's the thing.
Oh, we got Krispy Kremes down here too. Like, they actually just closed one up the street to open up a new one a little bit later on. Yeah. Never been actually.
Oh, don't go. You don't need it.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying.
Are you trying to tell me something? Brother, I've lost some weight, okay?
No,
I've been working hard.
Okay, hang on. I got it.
Mother.
I don't. How is it?
Mr. Producer over here. Trying to lead the way. All right, you figure out some shit. I'm gonna tell some story. It's story time with Axe, ladies and gentlemen. Grab yourself a drink. Grab yourself your favorite relaxing supplement. Melatonin, if you will. All right, we're gonna talk a little bit. So I went, you know, Mr. Graham isn't the only one that goes on vacation. You know, Mr. Graham goes to vacation right up there with the fucking going to Washington and shit. So me and the wife, we're gonna have a little getaway weekend. You know, it was her birthday weekend. So we decided that, you know, we're gonna go out on the town, and she really likes the dance music. She's a big fan of the EDM. Me, not so much. Apparently, I've learned to like the '90s EDM. Which, if you're gonna get me to like anything, it's gonna come from the '90s. Except for those fucking snapback hats, like '90s. You can fucking keep those. Okay, they're horrible. They leave lines on your forehead when you wear them backwards. Because if you're not wearing it backwards, you're not doing it right. So fuck snapback hats. But basically, we ended up going out to a rave over the weekend of the EDM concerts. And you know, in Florida, you know,
hello, is this any better?
Are you back?
I don't know.
Can anyone?
I still don't know because I can't tell because again,
is that better?
I still sound fine.
Anyone?
Hello.
Let us know. So
I'll do less talking. How about that?
Thanks. It's bad still, apparently. What did you do? What the fuck, man? We've only been doing this for 6 fucking years.
I don't know what I did.
Check your USB connection. Anyway, so me and the wife went out to this concert, and as you folks probably know, as you've seen on your local news, your fair and biased, balanced news that you read every single day, Florida's doing about as well as Kevin right now. So there was some concern, but we decided we're gonna go out and do something. Oh, now I can't be heard. Kevin, let me know if I can be heard. I need to speak. Okay, so I'm back on. So we decided we're gonna mask up. We're gonna go out to this concert. Was it bad that I'm back, or was I not? Because like I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. Like I'm doing the best I can. Like Kevin's trying. He's not doing well, but he's trying.
Oh, you're gone again.
Hello. Hi.
Can someone please?
Is this okay?
Is
Does
Kevin
this work?
working?
Does this work?
What? Is Kevin working?
Does this work? Does this work? I reset this entire office.
Okay, Kevin sounds good.
Oh, Kevin sounds good. Kevin sounds good. It got confirmed.
I'm the best.
Oh, I know. It sounds like shit now.
You're on. He's still sounds.
All right. Well, fuck. All right. We're doing one man show here tonight, apparently.
You have a different mic.
Do you have a different microphone? Oh, you can't hear me. He's got to put his fucking headphones in. Hey, asshole. Hey, you sound like shit again.
Wait, what? Do I?
Yeah, you didn't win.
Still?
It was much like everything else in your life. It was a false flag for victory.
I hate this.
So, like, you sound like an alien, apparently, which, like, I'm not here to judge. Like, or our friends behind the dark side of the moon out there. We appreciate your contributions. Gave us the pyramids, taught us language. Yeah. He's a robot alien. Okay. Which apparently
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. How do I sound? Do I sound any better? Yeah. How do I sound? Is this?
You're not doing anything? Wow. All right. Well, I don't. Do you just want to emote? Like, what do you want to do here? You want to mime this here tonight? Like, I know you're gonna keep futzing.
Can you
with this
guys?
until you get it
All right,
right,
hang on.
so-
All right, I'm gonna switch mics.
Okay, he's gonna switch microphones. I'm gonna keep going. So anyway, we went to this fucking EDM concert. And it ain't my bag.
It's a good thing I just have shit like hanging out all over my fucking desk right now.
Oh, he's going with the Yeti. So we go to this EDM concert, and we're masked up. Mostly everybody else isn't. So that's Florida for
Thank
you.
you.
What are you gonna do? But we go to this thing, and they have the most, like, for what this is.
Wait, what are you talking
this
about?
is like, what are you doing?
I don't know. Is this, does this work for people?
Is this better?
Is this better?
Kevin switched his mic apparently. Anyone?
Hello? What if I do this? What if we just pretend like this is okay?
I mean, it's gonna be okay.
Is this gonna be okay?
Like,
Does this
it's all
work?
gonna be okay.
Does this work for people?
It's good. We got the thumbs up.
Hey,
We got the thumbs up.
good enough. I'm not too loud. Is it
We're
too?
doing great.
Okay, great. All I want to do now. Listen, I told myself earlier this week. You know what? I'm gonna take some time off of drinking. That was a mistake.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, no.
We're still in a pandemic, fella.
All right, so you're talking about a rave?
Oh yeah. So like, this ain't my bag, right, man? Oh, very loud and less peas. You got to get a pop filter on there, brother. So, oh, and you're so fucking loud. You can't hear me. But anyway, so we go to this fucking rave, and I will say something. Like, we went to some of the festivals earlier on in the year, where, you know, it was band after band after band, multiple stages. Jesus Christ. Multiple stages, different bands type of thing. Big crowds or whatever. No, this was like a miniature version of that. And it was so much better. I love being around less and less people. Like, the less people you can get me to be around, the better. And it's not just because of, like, COVID and shit like that. It's because people suck. And, like, they want to mosh, and they want to prove that they're manly, and they want to show off their dick, and all this type of shit.
Wait,
It's
who's?
like,
Oh my God.
I want to sit here.
Who's showing you their dick?
People at the show.
People at the show.
So like, and I just want to sit here and I just want to relax, and like there's music going on and there's dancing and there's all sorts of stuff, and like there's people twirling light up shit, and I'm just like, that's dope. Like, let's go look at that for a second. And like, I don't want to be hit. I don't want to be punched. People are the worst. They are the worst. They ruin everything. Like nothing great happened in a crowd ever.
I don't know if that's fully true.
What do you mean? Name one good thing that happened in a crowd.
Come back to me on that.
There you go. Exactly. Like, everything is better when it's an intimate experience. That's what I'm trying to say. Like if you and this is the type, no one is showing
No
their
one
dicks.
was showing their
That's
dicks.
true. No, it's a metaphor. They were showing their metaphorical dicks.
Wait, what's the
And
metaphorical dick?
the like man, I want to start a pit and I want to do this, that, and the other thing. Like, okay, settle the fuck down, all right? Listen, we're all just trying to have fun,
Yeah,
trying to have a good time. Like, let's just listen to this music and watch a laser light show.
I just want to go to bed. I just want to, I just want to go to bed now.
So yeah, like I'm not there for like, listen, I don't need to see how tough you are to throw hands. Like, it's not what I want to do.
Who's throwing hands at a rave?
Like, fucking, well, no, like, people get into it and they like want to throw, like, they want to do this thing where like they cup hands and then they start like head banging towards each other, and like someone's gonna get concussion. Like, you don't know what that's gonna lead on to later in life. We saw a topless lady.
Wait,
sure, I'm sure that happened.
This was at a rave?
I was just holding the camera. Well, yeah, like people are very free of mind.
No, but I know. But like, typically,
rave.
you think of a rave, you don't think of a mosh pit and like headbanging, and or at least I don't.
Well,
it could also be because I don't get out that much. Oh God.
I mean, you need to come to one of these. I mean, it's an experience. Like, I recommend it for anybody. I mean, you're not going to have fun for the most part,
this
but
is
like,
so
I recommend it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm having a hell of a night. If you can't tell.
Do you have a drink?
No. I didn't.
Yes. So the rave is wild and hardcore, and the cool thing is that a lot of these DJs, very heavy bass, people will watch and that sort of thing. They come with their own like video shows. You know, like they got big video walls and they've like choreographed certain video elements to their songs and things of that nature. So like you're seeing some wild shit. Like I saw like Cthulhu take out like an army, which then like went down a fucking rainbow tunnel and ended up being this dog that was the Pope that was giving you the crazy eye. Like there's some wild shit, and it makes you think like, man, the Matrix is real. And like none of this is real. Because the Matrix is real. Because we're all just single digits here and there being on this playing field, and you're like, none of this makes any sense at all. But you know what? I seem to be having fun.
Well, I mean, as long as you're having fun, like that's.
I mean, yes. You know, do you? Oh, Christy's offering you a drink.
Vodka, please.
Vodka soda.
Just vodka, please. Just so literally, just bring up the handle with like a handful of ice.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, so you go there, you make your juice, and then
wait,
you
make
leave.
juice?
Well, yeah, you know, like everybody's doing this.
Is that a euphemism?
And they're, yeah, no, they're literally making juice. So like
freshly squeezed.
Oh, well, thank you. This is my Rocco shirt. In the chat, you know.
Oh my god. Okay. But wait, what is the? But like, okay, I feel like you glossed over the juice thing.
Oh, the juice. Okay, so
Yeah.
so like when you go to these things, right? And like you see like there's like a wall of and vlogs coming soon to this
thank God
channel.
you vlogged it. Yeah.
Showing everything that I'm going to talk about. So please subscribe, hit that notification bell. You do not want to miss this. What I'm about to describe. So like everybody, I'm gonna raise the mic here.
Okay.
Everybody.
Oh, hey,
you
thank
know,
you.
It's that kind of a night, folks. We've been away for a while. We took a week off. We're making up for it. He's got the whole jug. This is number 4 for me.
Daddy's
so,
got his medicine.
We're doing great.
Ooh, I don't like that.
So anyway, so like when you go to like the pit to one of these things, like so it's constant bass, you know, boom, 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 boom type of shit. But like they also throw in like some wild shit because like technology and shit's progressed over the years and the pilgrims and then they evolved and all sorts of shit. And then so like there's all sorts of stuff, but you're getting that constant rhythm. So like when you go into like a pit or like when you're seeing people dance or whatever, you're seeing people constantly doing like this motion. They're constantly doing this because it's within rhythm of the song and it's a constant bass type of thing.
Wait, grab the oranges,
like,
squeeze them, make the juice?
Yeah. So that's what they're doing. They're grabbing those oranges.
Wait, whose oranges are you grabbing?
The universe, brother. Like this is another dimension. I don't know if you know this, but like the fifth dimension's imagination.
Okay, true.
And then after that, like we don't have any evidence whatsoever as to what's going on. So
okay. So you're making juice out on the dance floor? Is that what this is? And there's a giant
dance floor. Is this a disco?
I don't know. You're the one talking about fucking making juice.
Are we listening to the village people?
You could be.
Like,
I don't know. There's a goddamn Cthulhu playing fucking piano with a Pope dog and on a rainbow and some shit. I don't know.
That's pretty accurate.
Okay, cool.
So much juice. It's a group effort. Everybody's making the juice,
right?
And then at the end of the day, you're just covered in juice. So
remember, folks, consent is key.
Anyway, so like we have a blast,
right?
Doing that stuff. Again. Not my scene. Still a hell of a time. Still a hell of a time. You go back. You know, we're hanging out with our friends. This, that, and the other thing, and it was one of those things where like I went to the first festival, and that was like sensory overload. That was like multiple bands, multiple stages. lot of people, some wacky shit going on, all sorts of stuff. And then this was like a scaled down version of that.
This wasn't sensory overload?
I mean, like, if
Maybe
you have
because
a
you've already
thing
done
with-
it?
I mean, that's true. Like, if you have a thing with strobes, I wouldn't go. Like if you're one of those people that had like seizures during Pokemon, like, not recommended.
Right.
But like, I would say this was so much better just because it was a smaller environment. And I don't know if that speaks to like me hating crowds or just like wanting personal space or just being like, hey, COVID's still a thing, so like smaller the better, which no lady ever said ever. But like, you know,
Well,
it just seemed like a more inviting environment to make a juice.
he just hasn't experienced making juice, so he can't handle it yet. I feel like I'm being called out, and I don't appreciate it. Listen. Okay. I'm not saying I can't handle making the juice, okay? Like, I've had some juice in my time.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Had to have
Me
some
too,
juice.
brother.
Yeah, had to have some earlier. It's almost passed out. Needed some quick sugar.
Take that out of
Yep.
context. Anyway, so yeah, so that was fun times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that was out in Orlando. That was in a field in Orlando.
Oh.
Which was a much higher production value than those Christmas ravers under the bridge that you see every year doing the Thomas Tank Engine and Mariah Carey.
Wait, what is
much
this?
better than that. You know, the Christmas ravers.
Christmas ravers under the bridge?
Do you not know what this is?
No.
You've never seen the cybergoth ravers under the bridge when they put Mariah Carey to the music?
Oh, that I thought you meant that there was like an actual event every year that's a rave where like they go under a bridge somewhere and it's
I'm
just
sure there is.
I mean, if it's not, I feel like we got a really good business idea here.
I mean, there's a big rave in Ohio where they do what's called Lost Lands, where it's all dinosaur themed.
Okay.
So, like, there's themes to these things. I think, like, Homeless Under the Bridge could be a theme. It's probably in Los Angeles, to be honest.
I mean, probably
But,
got
like-
some here. Okay, so
But anyway, now that you're back, finish your Arizona.
I don't even remember
trip.
where I was. How the hell am I going to top fucking making juice out in the field in Orlando? Like,
Well, I mean, it is Orange Country. But anyway, I will say, the one thing I've never been to in Arizona, which I've always wanted to go, and I know you went. Please tell me about the Tombstone, Arizona, sir.
Tombstone. That's where a bunch of people died.
Right. I kind of like for me, it's the Dallas, Texas of Arizona.
Why?
Well, they're both like roadside attractions based on murder. Because I don't know if you know this or not, like JFK was shot in Dallas, Texas.
You know what? JFK was shot in Dallas, Texas. And if you didn't know that, Dallas will make sure that you know. Because 9 out of 10 attractions are about JFK. Tombstone.
Yes.
You know what? That I feel like that's sort of a fair assessment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
because I listen, I have never been to Arizona.
Right.
I really only know of Tombstone from the movie. I've never actually seen the movie, but I know it exists. I know that there's people in it.
Right.
That's about as far as it goes for me. No, it was actually really cool because, like, listen, I'm into like all that theme park shit. This
That's bullshit.
yeah, you know, all that
Fucking
theme park
nonsense.
bullshit, that nonsense that all those knuckleheads go and do. Like this was fun. I feel like, excuse me. I feel like it was a little. It was a lot smaller than I think I realized.
What, Tombstone?
Tombstone, because it's really just like a road.
Yeah, it's like a street.
Yeah, it is like a street. I like when we were like, oh, like I thought, like I kind of thought it was like a whole town.
Oh, like with like suburbs and shit.
Well, I mean, like, okay, sort of, but like, well, it would be sort of akin to like going to a theme park that's all Old West, like a lot bigger than just the street.
Okay.
But it's just the street, and I mean, it was still a lot of fun. I mean, like they did, quote, stunt shows, as
Oh, okay.
not
I like me a stunt show.
which it's as stunty as you can get with a bunch of old guys, just kind of falling over, pretending like they got shot.
Oh, sounds like my Friday night.
I mean, Christy says, "Oh, yes." At one point, that was the whole town. So, shame on me, I guess.
Yeah, how dare you town shame? The fuck, man.
I don't know,
Some
sorry.
of us got a small town, some of us got an average town,
No,
and some of us live in a big town.
some of us are making juice out in the field.
That's true.
But I will
Somebody's
say,
gotta. Pro agriculture.
it was. I almost feel like they're missing an opportunity.
Okay.
Because I really feel like they could expand it. Like, I get it.
Oh,
Like-
you got
like-
some
like-
marketing ideas.
Oh,
Okay.
I like going through it. I'm like, like this is a lot of fun. Like they got some of the old buildings. Like there's the Birdcage
Right.
Theater that you can go in and see all the
Oh,
walls
right.
and the paintings that were shot up.
And the whores.
And the no, well, I mean, there weren't any whores there that I knew of,
Like at the time or like in history?
at the time.
Because like in history.
Well, in history, how much? Wait. Do you know like a lot about Tombstone?
Yeah, I watch a lot of like Discovery, like Tombstone comes on after like Ancient Aliens. So like I'm just like I've been drinking, I've been hanging out on the couch.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's like the next
Okay.
progression. Like
Okay.
the aliens built the pyramids and there was a brothel.
And
Like,
there was
we're in the same realm.
Point A to point B, right there. But no, like I feel like there was like a missed opportunity. I mean, like you could add some attraction, more attractions. You could add some theme park rides,
A roller coaster.
maybe a roller coaster or two. Because like they had things like you could get on a carriage and go up and down the street, or you could like go on like a haunted
Right.
tour at like certain times of the
Ooh,
year.
gross. Yeah, that's shit's real.
And I was asking, I was like, is there sort of like a big event that they do down here, like once a year or something? And it was like, well, like they do, some concerts. They have bands come out and play, and then there's like, I forget, I don't know, it was like a vigilante fest or something. But it just seemed like very small and like not as big. And I'm like,
Okay.
oh, man, like I feel like there's really a bigger opportunity there where like you
Right.
throw in a couple of rides, you do some like themed festivals like every quarter, something like that. You could probably get a lot more people in there.
Well, I feel like they have a built-in sponsorship. Like if they're not going hand in hand with Tombstone Pizza, like what are they doing?
I don't think they are.
Like, and that's a fucking shame. Like there should be a food truck. Can we get a fucking food truck? Something.
Food truck would be a good idea.
It's $2.99 for a whole pepperoni pizza. If we sell it for $1 a slice, we're ahead. I'm just saying.
But no, I mean, like overall, it was a lot of fun. Like we saw the. Christy says they do ghost tours after sundown. Yes.
Ooh, after midnight.
See, I think what they should do, and maybe they do this, maybe they don't, but they've got, I think it's the Boot Hill Cemetery just up the road.
Okay.
That like
All right.
bring some people through there. Do
Okay.
like a little haunted mansion thing with it.
All right. All right.
Yeah, like we went.
Little spook show.
We went and we did the not the, I'll say, true to life recreation of the OK Corral shootout, but we went and we did the comedy bit one, which was
okay. Oh, there's some yucks.
some yucks and stuff. The crowd was not, well, I don't want to say the crowd wasn't into it, but there was a lot of crowd participation that was requested by the performers. And it was one of those things where like they were constantly looking at the crowd saying like, this is when you cheer, this is when you boo. And it was one of those things.
So they were not able to capitalize the audience.
I
What
mean-
you're trying to say.
I think they were, but I think
Okay.
I think that's a sort of a trend with today. Is you get a lot of people who like to go to shows and just sit there and watch.
And that's
Like you-
bullshit because like this show, we depend on audience participation.
Yeah, I mean, if we did
Es-
not have the
especially
chat,
tomorrow night.
especially tomorrow night, especially tonight, because if we didn't have the chat, this show would basically just be big old pile of shit.
I mean, I've got. Listen, whenever you're having mic issues, I've got a rave story I can pull out of my.
That's
ass.
good. That's good. We're gonna need that probably.
So that's
Which I'm also.
we got a big metal dragonfly.
Yes, we did go home with some trinkets and treats.
Oh, you got a souvenir.
Got some souvenirs. Not a lot,
There's
you
a
know.
gift
But,
shop.
okay, here's another thing too. No badges.
Pardon?
No badges. I mean, they had badges, but they were like magnets.
No, Sheriff Kevin.
No, well, I mean, I didn't need one. I was looking for one for my nephew, but like,
You didn't want that
I
responsibility.
didn't want that. Listen, the society's kind of like off the rails right now. You don't really. There's a lot of hostility towards certain groups, so I'm just like, I don't want to be into that. I'm just gonna get one for my nephew.
Sure.
Did not have one.
Right. You didn't want to take a side.
No, I didn't want to pick it. Listen, I'm a man in the middle. Just,
I mean,
just let me live my
have
life.
been justified robbing that brothel. I mean, we don't know the facts.
Somebody could owe
The,
somebody
the
money.
winners
I
write
don't know.
history, folks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know
Listen.
this, but like the winners write history. We don't know the other side. They could be justified. I mean,
could
except
be.
Hitler. But like, we just, we're taking it at face value.
Yeah.
is
I
what I'm
mean,
trying to
yeah,
say.
and like I'm just a guy trying to figure out his mic issue. Speaking of Mike, I was gonna take Mike, but no badges. Never mind. No, you should still take him. I mean, listen, Mike is a common name.
I mean,
they
he
probably
bought a
had
tiny
some.
cowboy hat.
They also had tiny cowboy hats, which I was like,
Did they really?
They did. They also had like a
Yeah, I mean, Mike's got a cowboy hat. He should bring it to Tombstone, film some promos for one,
Oh God, yeah,
and then two, just enjoy yourself because like life's short, folks.
yeah.
Like if you dream of being a cowboy, I'm sure. Well, like Southwest, like that's like dirt cheap nowadays.
What, being a cowboy in the Southwest?
No, flights.
Oh, I mean, maybe. And that's another thing, too. You know what? For as much shit as Texas likes to talk about being like, a rootin' tootin' state, grabbing
Right.
firearms and stuff, listen, most of the shit here is just farmland. Like, you go out to Arizona, I'm like, that's where the shit happened. Like, that's where that's where the old West was won.
In Arizona,
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it was the Alamo.
Yeah, but didn't we like job out first, and then we had to like regroup and come back later?
You had to remember it first, and then you had to go back
Right.
and win it. Like, it's
well-
kind of like it's a chess move where you sacrifice your rook,
Okay.
and then you come back with your queen. And
Yeah,
you just
because
own
I think
hand.
they came up through the basement the second time.
That's probably
That's
true.
probably true. Yeah.
That's probably building tunnels before anybody else.
Building
There you go.
tunnels. Yeah. Who would have thunk it? But no, I mean, like overall, like we had a really good time in Arizona. Again, it rained. Okay, so what I was talking about before all this happened.
They're gonna add it to the list. He does love his Western stuff. And shout out, please follow Brute over on Twitch. He does his Red Dead Redemption streams. He's starting doing some No Mercy stuff.
Yeah.
Please give him a follow. Friend of the show.
I was gonna get to that a little bit later and do a little housekeeping thing, but yeah, twitch.com or twitch.tv/brutevs. He and I did a very fun stream the other night, which should be
Yes,
still
it was. It
available
was
in
long
the
as fuck, but yeah, it was fun.
Well, I mean, it's listen,
it
brother,
was 4 hours.
we're always going. What the fuck else are we gonna do on a Friday night?
That's very true. I was cleaning.
Yeah, see,
I was watching, and I was like, I remember that.
I'm just avoiding responsibilities, man.
There you go.
But no, Arizona, great time. Rained like a motherfucker. Like hot, wet, The one thing about
I
the
like it
rain,
hot and wet.
I mean, who doesn't? The one thing about the rain was it mostly rained at night. It was like we were able to go out and do a bunch of stuff during the day, but it was way greener than I think anybody had expected. And like we heard a little bit coming in that like, oh, because of the monsoon season, there's going to be some like growth of the grass and some trees and stuff. So you're going to see a little bit of green. Right. But dude, we got there and it was like driving through the Adirondacks. No joke.
Really?
Yeah. Like because the first day we went up to we went over to one of the mountains, and you can just like drive up and down the side, and then you can like pull off and just kind of walk around and stuff. I legitimately was like, you could have told me that I fell asleep and woke up on a trip to the Adirondack Mountains, and I would believe you. Like it was that green. Yeah.
All right. Wow.
And then like we went and we did Saguaro National Park. Did I see Paul Bunyan? No.
Okay. That's my only recollection of driving through the Adirondacks.
Well,
was seeing like the big life-size statue of Paul Bunyan.
See, because that was always at the water safari.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
But
that's as close as I got.
It's funny you bring him up because Paul Bunyan made the Grand Canyon, dragging that big old axe of his.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Like I don't care anymore. Like
about
facts. It doesn't matter.
Motherfucker, you bring up this guy, and then I try to throw some shit down, and you're just like, yeah, whatever, move on. I'm having trouble tonight. Throw me a bone. Can I just have a little win?
Get all the win, brother. Look at you. You got Batman in the background. You won. You did it.
I sliced my thumb open tonight, okay?
Did you?
Yeah, like it actually hurt.
Did you do it? Oh, okay, let me guess how you did it. Okay. Peeling an apple.
Not even close.
Okay.
Not even close. Tying off a recycling bag.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Wait, first off, you put your recycling in bags?
No, we typically put it in the recycling can, but because it's overfilled right now because we missed recycling day last week, I left it in a bag, and because our indoor one is full, I was trying to remove the bag, tie it off. There was a can on top. I almost passed out. Anyways,
you couldn't have a blade.
Yeah, well, I never had to blade, dick.
Well, you were in a cage match.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I guess I'll blade.
Well, nobody asked me. Maybe if somebody wanted me to blade, I would have bladed and been okay with it. God.
Well, to be fair, nobody asked me either.
Yeah, no, you just did it. Like,
I'm just like, I'm doing this.
Yeah. We were like, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Eddie was like, you shouldn't. Like, don't. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna. And he's like, you don't need it. And I'm like, well, you know, I think I'm gonna. He's like, no, you shouldn't. I did anyway. Whatever.
You did it, and look at you now. Here we are.
Fucking movie star.
Starting shit. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what else the fuck we're talking about now.
Tombstone, wrap it up.
Tombstone, wrap it up. Great time. Highly recommend going. Go have some fun.
Really?
Make a day of it. Yeah, like honestly, like, you know, listen, it was much smaller than I realized, but sometimes small things can, you know, provide great enjoyment. And never forget that.
Sometimes you can get smaller things in tighter places.
You can get smaller things in tighter places.
That's true.
And I feel like this was one of them. And you know, you don't need to go for too long. It's literally like a city block. You just go down one side, cross over, go up the other side. But there's like, you know, go have a drink, have some lunch, buy a cap gun, maybe a dragonfly thing for your patio wall, and boom, you had a great day. So that's what we did. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And so if you were to rate, okay, so you're a man who I consider to be decently traveled. You've been to some places.
Oh, wait. What is decently traveled?
Like, you've been to Vegas, you've been to Moosic, Pennsylvania.
I mean,
you've been to Texas.
Yeah, I live in Texas.
You've now been to Arizona. Where would you rate Arizona out of 10?
Out of 10? I mean,
Out of 10.
I don't know if I can. 8?
An 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
there's certainly a lot
Okay.
you can do there, but like,
Okay. I
don't know.
thought you go there, you look at some lizards, and that's about it.
I mean, we saw a
So-
lizard. We did see a rattlesnake.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we were in the car when we saw it, and it probably wasn't actually a rattlesnake. But I'm telling everybody that it was a rattlesnake because, you know,
I mean, I believed you. So
thanks.
that's what you get out of me.
Yeah. But no, like,
So-
I feel like saying I'm well traveled is very overestimating.
How about decently
I
traveled?
don't even say decently traveled. I mean, like
Well,
going
how
to.
many? Okay, so there's 50 states,
There's
right?
50 states. So
How many out of the 50 have you been in?
do you count states you've driven through?
If you stopped for like gas, then yes, because you get the vibe.
Because then I
You
could
get the
say
vibe.
no. Because then I
Like,
could say
no.
we
Fuck
did-
you, because
yes.
we went to Virginia
we did see a
and we
roadrunner.
stopped at the Taco Bell.
Well, we got lost in Virginia, and I was very scared
We
for a minute.
did.
Yeah,
That's true. We thought we were gonna get raped, but like we ended
Well,
up at a Taco Bell,
we
and then
yes, we did.
like that was okay. But
I would-
like Virginia sucked. I wouldn't go back. I
Virginia,
wouldn't
yeah,
recommend
I've
it.
got no reason to go back to Virginia. But like, I wouldn't say that I've been to California, even though I had a connecting flight in San Francisco.
Well, you didn't leave the airport, right?
No.
Well, no, that doesn't count. You gotta see the people.
Well, I mean, like, like you say stopping for gas.
Well, no. We interacted with the people.
I mean, so yeah, so I will say Virginia. That counts.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
because we, to be fair, we had an experience in Virginia.
Mhm.
So I feel like that counts. But like,
You certainly had an experience in North Carolina.
you goddamn right I did. Could have had more of one, but did not want.
Virginia is awful.
Virginia
it
is
is the
pretty-
worst
yeah.
state out of any
no,
state I've ever been.
No. Well, I mean, Virginia or New Jersey?
Listen, New Jersey has White Castle. Virginia don't.
And it does have Red Bank, although outside of Red Bank, even in Red Bank, it was kind of hellacious.
Oh, did you see Diamondback?
Probably a Diamondback? No, I don't think so. I don't think it was a Diamondback. It was most definitely a rattlesnake. I know for sure.
What they say, like if it's black, it's your friend Jack. If it's red,
You'll end up dead.
It's your man, you're dead like Fred, or some shit.
That's too many words.
I don't know. I'm not from here.
Carrie says I have family in Virginia. I don't speak to them. Oh, okay. So Virginia's up
There
there.
you go. That's all you need to know.
But like, okay, so Virginia, so Virginia, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Kentucky, Florida, Texas, Nevada. You know, for Vegas. Even though, like, okay, so I've been to Vegas twice. I don't necessarily like Vegas, but I also feel like I didn't do enough of Vegas.
But still, like you listed off some states, I would say that you're decently traveled. More than somebody who's never left their hometown.
Well,
Let's be
yeah,
fair.
I mean, like,
And that's most of America. Let's
Is
be
it?
honest. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Christy's got it. Red touches black is okay, Jack. Red touches yellow, kill a fellow.
That's pretty close
So
to the rhyme, yes.
the more you know.
Know your snakes.
Know
ladies
your
and
snakes, folks. But yeah, like, okay, so compared to somebody who's never left their hometown, yeah, sure. Like,
Yeah, you're a well-traveled guy. So like an 8 out of 10 for Arizona.
like Arizona, I mean, have I been to any other states? I mean, I did go to Georgia.
What is the best
Canada.
state you've been in? And tell me why it's not Texas.
Tell you why it's not Texas?
Yes. Where you
I
currently
mean-
live. I mean, besides that law they just passed.
I mean,
But like,
besides for a couple laws they just passed.
mm,
I mean, Texas, we've mostly done Austin. I mean, okay, so
Right.
we've done Dallas, Austin, San Antonio.
I don't know if you know this. They killed JFK in Dallas.
They did. You know, it's funny because when we went to Dallas and we were looking for stuff to do, they were like, do you want
Right.
to see where JFK was shot? Do you want to see
Right.
where JFK was shot from? Do you want to see where the guy who shot JFK was shot? Do you want to see where the other guy who actually shot Actually, never mind. Mike says
Opinions.
Kentucky for Waffle House. I mean, Waffle House is pretty lit and wild.
Listen, we got some Waffle House down here, and let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something you can get at the Waffle House that'll change your fucking
Okay.
life.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can get a goddamn peanut butter waffle at the Waffle House, and it will change your fucking life. Let me tell you from experience.
Has your life been changed?
It's all Millhouse, brother.
It's all Millhouse, brother. There's actually a Waffle House not far from where we live that I did not realize was there until this past weekend.
Okay.
I'm not kidding you. I have probably driven past this Waffle House almost every single day since we've moved into our
And
current
you've never
location.
noticed the Waffle House?
Never noticed it.
You're not a fan of the Bloodhound Gang.
I am, though.
Okay, well, he's a fan.
Okay. Thank you. No, it was just one of those things where I don't think it's just I've never really looked to my surroundings.
Oh, dude, that's me every day.
Oh, is it?
I don't notice shit. Like I'm not
Dude.
I'm not aware of anything that happens around me ever.
I feel like that's one thing about moving down to Texas that we haven't been fully acclimated to yet was like our general surroundings. Like there is so much to do.
That was
down here.
not a gross waffle. The peanut butter waffle was amazing. Do not give me shit about the peanut butter waffle. It will change your fucking life, just like adding peanut butter to your protein shake.
Oh, I'm
Pro
all.
tip.
Listen, if you're ever hungry, okay, peanut butter sandwich and a banana. That's all you need.
All you need.
All you need. Or
You got your potassium for bruises.
if you're trying to watch your carb intake,
peanut butter sandwich.
just a couple spoonfuls of peanut butter. It's great.
That's right.
We actually made French toast. Well, okay. So Christy made French toast over the weekend. Added some peanut butter and banana to it. It was delicious. Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Peanut butter is the most underrated food, I think.
I think I gotta add it to my French toast breakfast pizza. My French toast breakfast pizza.
Stop. French toast breakfast pizza?
You've had this, sir.
Have I?
Oh, I'm offended. I am offended. For multiple years.
I need a fact check. Christy, I need a fact check.
Breakfast pizza at the Star Wars Marathon, where you take yourself some French toast, you put some goddamn eggs on there, some syrup, bacon, and then top it off with a layer of blended cheeses.
Christy, I need a fact check.
You got yourself a treat.
Listen, to be fair, if this is true, you're talking about a morning meal.
That's right.
Pre 8 a.m.
Oh, God, 6 a.m.
6 a.m. during the Phantom. Yeah, we had... Son of a bitch!
I'm offended.
Okay.
It's memorable.
To be fair, 6
I did not
a.m.
have I did not
during
have
the Phantom
powdered
Menace.
Sugar. Didn't have the powdered sugar.
Okay, that's...
To be fair.
Listen, those marathons were rough. I was not awake. Well, I was not necessarily coherent for most of them.
No, you're making terrible deals at Monopoly.
Well, listen, man, okay? I went to art school, all right? Not fucking business school, okay? I'm not good with numbers.
I don't know what you want from me. I just wanted the.
Chris signed the papers on the house.
No,
That's all I wanted to know.
no, we both did, but she still gets all the mail. I just. Just like the apartment. I don't know.
Put it in the adult's hands.
Listen, I'm responsible too. Okay, I've got a master's degree.
Sure.
I have
It's written
income.
with a crayon.
The what?
It's written with a crayon.
Fuck off. The Monopoly thing, it like basically got to a point where I'm like, just how much can I piss Keith off at this point? Because like,
Well, yeah, I mean that's fun.
that's
in general.
I'm like, I know I'm not gonna win, but I'm gonna win by doing this at the very least.
Right. All you had to say was like all people are equal, and you would piss them off. So like, that's one thing.
Oh,
But like,
okay.
I feel like French toast breakfast pizza is one of those things that like you take a Frankenstein of ingredients, you put them together, and you have something that. Why is this not being offered at the Waffle House? Why can't I get this at the IHOP? Why can't I get this? Well, first off, you're not getting anything at Denny's besides diarrhea.
No.
But like, why is this not a staple in American food? I mean, besides the French, it's French. I get it. I'm sure it's fine. But like, where is this not available for everybody?
I had an idea over the weekend too. Very underutilized concept. Breakfast taco.
Ooh.
But with a crepe as the shell.
Oh. I've got a crepe expert in the house.
You do, and I feel I feel like you should be testing this out because originally I was like, is it possible to do a breakfast taco with a pancake as the shell? But it was like, no, the pancake's too thick. You go to fold
It's too
it.
thick. It's too thick.
You go to fold it. It's gonna break in half. You got to make them thinner. But a crepe though, very pliable. It's very thin, just like a tortilla shell. You can kind of roll it up even. Kevin is the idea guy. Christy is the human equivalent of no.
Taco Bell did the breakfast taco with a waffle.
See,
But okay, first off, fuck Taco Bell simply for the Choco Taco. Because
whoa,
you cannot serve me a soggy waffle.
true.
It's bullshit.
Bullshit. That is bullshit. A waffle needs to be crispy. End of story. A nice, thick, crispy waffle.
You can forgive a soggy crepe. You cannot forgive a soggy waffle.
No. A soggy waffle is just bread, and who wants that?
That's true.
Yeah.
Like fucking Oliver Twist didn't even want some more of soggy bread.
Right.
So fuck.
Real quick. Waffle or French toast?
What kind of waffle?
Just in general, waffle or French toast. What do you go for?
No.
No.
Fuck you. Because if we're talking Belgium, or are we talking Waffle House? Because we're talking about two different fucking waffles here. Two different experiences, two different amount of carbs.
Okay, fine. Waffle House.
Okay, I'm going with crepe every time.
No, crepe wasn't an option.
Oh, what was the other option?
French toast.
Oh, French toast. Yeah, no, French toast.
French toast over a waffle. Okay, French toast versus Belgian waffle.
Well, Belgian waffle. Come
Okay,
on, what are we doing?
okay. I feel like I feel like
crepe is kind of. I feel like crepe is the rock in this rock paper scissors of French toast waffle crepe.
What about French? Okay, waffle versus pancake.
I am not a big pancake fan.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest,
Okay.
like okay, so we get like we get like the microwavable pancakes from like Walmart for the
Right.
kids and stuff, which is perfect for like a hangover cure.
Oh, sure.
Like you just pop a couple of those in the microwave and like you're feeling great
Yeah.
by the afternoon. Probably gonna have a couple after the show, to be honest. But like, there's something about a crepe. Like, there's some love that goes into a crepe.
Okay.
Like a waffle. Like you go to any fucking like continental breakfast. Like they got a waffle maker. It's do it yourself. We're using pancake mix and the waffle maker kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like a crepe involves ingredients. You got to mix that shit up. Like you got to know just the right amount of oil to put in the pan.
There's a little more care going into the making of a crepe.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, I get that. Not
like,
everybody can make a crepe.
You get your innards of a crepe, like whether you're doing eggs, whether you're just doing jams, whether you're just doing syrup, whatever the fuck.
Taco.
But it's being folded in with love. Like there's just a magical experience that's happening with a crepe that you just don't get with a waffle. You get and with a pancake, you get a cold fucking experience. You're like, bitch, please, we know what this is.
I feel like
this is an exchange.
Yeah.
Nobody's happy.
I feel like even the best pancakes, like those big, wide pancakes, even with those, by the time you're done with them, they're pretty cold. It's kind of like pasta. If you don't eat it quick, it gets cold.
You can't get the to-go meal from Olive Garden. Let me tell you. It ain't the same.
Why would you get a to-go meal from Olive Garden?
Well,
the
no,
whole point of Olive
like
Garden is you go, you sit there, and you eat all the soup, salad, and breadsticks that you can.
But they have like the buy one get one entree, like the buy one you take one home kind of thing. And like if you're getting Alfredo, it's a process.
Oh, if you
like,
get Alfredo, you're just bringing home a brick.
Well, you don't want to break your cheese, so like you got to add milk. You got to get a saucepan.
Right.
Like there's a whole thing that goes into reheating an Alfredo, which if I'm taking a buy one get one from Olive Garden, like I'm not going down that route. Like I'm gonna get me some like I might do the fettuccine, but like give me a meat sauce, something that'll warm up in the microwave real quick, type of thing. But like an Alfredo, you're putting in work, and let's face it, folks, they're barely putting work at the restaurant. So like you're putting in more work than they're putting in, and are you getting your money's worth? I don't think so. Never get the to-go Alfredo. Is what you're learning here tonight.
Pro tip. And let that be your takeaway tonight. Never get to go Alfredo. And you can get more tips like that each and every Wednesday night, 10/9 Central, right here on Brainwreck TV through Brainwreck Live. That's when we do this show. We got Don't Be an Asshole coming up tomorrow night, 10/9 Central. So be sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you're ringing that notification bell so you never miss a new episode of content. We have so much more stuff coming out to you very soon. I'm working on a vlog. You get to see me fucking put together this whole disaster called My Office. You've got a bunch of stuff coming out, maybe.
I've got content. I ain't got no time.
You got,
I got
listen,
content.
brother. I might have time here soon. We'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So be sure to follow.
If nothing else from the mystery, make sure you subscribe and follow because there's more stuff coming.
So much more.
Every single week.
Yeah. Listen, folks, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Our numbers have been increasing, but we need to do it faster. Okay? We're at 122 right now. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, share it on social, leave a comment, let us know you're there. To everybody chatting with us here tonight, we thank you. You guys are awesome. You rock. We hope to see you again real soon.
Yes.
That's all I got.
And so for this week, I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.